Hello there, Akko here again. Welcome to episode 9 of Feed the Beast Ultimate Let's Play. As you can see, I'm in the nether. I'm currently hunting for a couple of blaze rods for my lava station. And I've got another spawner here. Sorry, a wither spawner. But it's in a really bad place. I keep getting extra ghasts joining the party, which is no fun. But I want to show you an half decent way of dealing with a blaze spawn that's in a bad place. As I showed in the previous episode, I found another fortress. I was hoping to maybe find 2 or 3 blaze spawners. If you can find an indoors one, they're really nice. You can isolate them really easy. But unfortunately, this is the only one I found. I've had a good look around, but these are like a maze. They're not really nice. I just want to light this up, just so I can deal with it, and then I'll take the torches off once I've sorted out a bit. So as you can see, it's real open, and the blazes can fly, so it's not an ideal place to fight them. And nether brick's real dark, which doesn't help either. I'm actually going to keep this nether brick fence, because... wait. I thought he dropped a blaze rod tight. I'm going to have to use that looting enchantment book I've got at some point to improve the chances of getting stuff. So you can see it's still not quite light enough to stop them spawning, but it slows it right down. As I was saying, if you look at nether brick fence, press shift, it's got Ignis, which is quite useful for research early on in Farmcraft. There's a lot of stuff that takes Ignis. And you want things that can become multiples of 8 easy enough, because that's how you can store your aspects in 8s. So once you get to alembics, which are the things that go on the side of the crucible, I've not even got a crucible yet, so this is well in the future. I'll put more torches down, see if that helps. Once you get alembics, you want things that have got aspects that are divisible by 8, so you can actually store the stuff in the alembics. With this ultimate mod pack, we've got thalmic bees, so that's not as much of an issue, because if you can breed yourself up to the pure node purifying bee, I don't think it actually matters how much flux you flow into the atmosphere, because your node purifying bee will clean it all for you. So what I've got 1 blaze rod and 1 ghast here up to now. That's alright. That ghast that joined in at the start was actually useful. So let's keep an eye on that. I'm burning. I'm going to actually drink one of these fire resist potions I made. So now I've got 8 minutes of fire resistance, which is nice. I use a fire resistance potion. On the last video I showed you the Red Power 2 pump I've got for pumping lava back to the overworld. I actually used... No, he spawned outside the area. Where is he? So he spawned down there. So once I've done this, I'll probably do an extra layer on the outside. I'll probably just win over the brick, just so they don't spawn outside so much. So because of the way I blocked it off, they're actually spawning outside the area. Which is why if you can find one actually inside your nether fortress, sealed in room, they've got nowhere else to spawn. So it's a lot nicer. But you work with what you've got. So at the minute, it seems they're all spawning down there. So I need to crack on with this. I also need to make sure that my jetpack don't get too low. I've got a gas in the party again. So I'll go here. I don't think gas can destroy spawners. It'd be a shame if they can. But I don't really want to kill 1,000 blazes, and it won't be 1,000 obviously because I've got a soul stealer sword, but I'm gonna rather do this using blaze spawners and putting the spawners into the into the soul shard. My soul stealer sword's nearly broken, so I can't use that at the minute, so I'm only getting 1 soul per kill. So at the minute, if I was to do it this way, it would actually take me 1,000 kills. So we'll keep doing this, and build ourselves a roof. Oops. I've been mining, just I went back into the hollow hill. Oh, look down there. I went back into the hollow hill, but there's no nickelite, and of course I need nickelite to finish the lava station off for the batteries, the BT battery box. So I had to go back down into the actual bottom of the overworld, find some nickelite. Oops, I thought I'd clip that pigman then. I've been mining a little bit in the nether as well actually. There's pigman aggro's quite fun. The ores here do definitely give more than overworld ores do. So it is a good place to manually mine. Just get down somewhere away from lava, underground. You won't get as many spawn. You won't get as many pigman spawns around you. And do a bit of strip mining. You'll probably get a good amount of resource. So we're sealed in, which that's good. I'm gonna just tidy that up a little bit. And then I'm actually going to open that up again. I'll probably open these steps up a little bit and actually put some steps in so I can actually run up and down them rather than having to jump up and down them, because you don't want to be struggling while you're burning. So I'll probably extend this a little bit to about here, so I've got somewhere where I can come in, and I'll probably set up a Mistcraft book and such. So I'm going to cut for a bit, and I'm going to just make the walls of this a little bit thicker to force the spawn inside. So I'll be back in a bit. Hello again, I'm back. I was just covering the outside with a bit of netherrack, trying to make it a bit thicker, and I thought a ghast over here, and I noticed this path. I saw there was no torches down here, so I came for a little run down here, and that in the distance, it's possibly like a spawner. And as I got closer, I thought, oh no, it's just some glowstone. But lo and behold, when you actually get inside here, it's not just glowstone. There's a spawner there. That's good news. So, got a spawner inside, which is nice. I'll clear this out. I'm still going to change the colour of the brick just because it makes seeing the blazes a bit easier. It's not essential though, but I'm going to fill in these side bits so they can't spawn down here. Get rid of the glowstone. And block this off here so I can just go in and kill them as I need to. So that's kind of nice. For now, I've got my 7 blaze rods. I only needed a couple, so where are you? And looks like my fire resist run out, so I'm going to have to get a move on. So for now, since I pressed record again, I'm lagging a little bit. So I'm just going to put them bits of brick there so I can see where I want to be. And I'm going to see if I've got a book back to my house in my Mistcraft bag. And I have, that's good. So I'm going to take a stand. Once when I get back, I'm going to make another book here so I can spawn back in here. So I don't have to come from my other portal each time. So there's a book to here. And I'll have my escape book on the opposite side of the corridor. And I'll place that in the house. So where can that go? It's getting a bit busy with books. I need to sort this out. Make a little library. What I'll do is for now I'll put that there. So that one is a direct route to blaze rods, or blazes. And I'm going to make my other ender chest. So I'm going to get the other bits I need for the lava station, and then I'll come back on and show you when I put it together, see if it works. So back in a bit. Okay, we're back again. I'm back at the house. Before I carry on, I've updated the board with the plans, so working from left to right. So IC2 power, lava station, what we're on with now, more geothermals, grid tech upgrade to the geothermals, it's more efficient, and then MFE, MFSUs. Now I've got some of the bits ready for an MFE there, so we're well on with that. Buildcraft power, power converter. Later on, 20 minutes ago when I made this, high pressure steam boiler with refined beads producing fuel, but I'm going to double check on the Railcraft wiki, and if the solid fuel steam boilers produce as well. I'm thinking of setting solid fuel up to use blaze rods, because I'm going to have a tier 5 blaze spawner at some point, so if it produces the same amount of power, on the main server I've actually got 2 liquid high pressure boilers. If I can run them off blaze rods, because the blaze spawn on the other server hardly ever turned on, so it's got much more capacity. So I'm going to check. Yes, I said check the wiki. If it's high pressure, produces the same whether it's liquid or solid fuel. I'll probably do a solid fuel boiler. If it's not the same, I need to see how much difference there is and see if it's worth doing. But so I'll look at that. Mob spawners, we're part of the way on with that. Need for spawners, skeleton, blaze, and then make shards for enderman, creeper, cow and chicken. Start working towards them. Enderman, it's nice getting the ender pearls from the using iron, but really I want to be using my iron for other stuff. That said, I'm not doing the full thing there, am I? The full conversion. I believe I may get this wrong. If I get my minion stone, I've made some barrels there, because I've obviously got a massive amount of wood from that Steve's Carts thing. I'm also getting sidetracked, so I apologise, but I believe you can take wood all the way to diamonds, is that correct? So what happens if I put... Yeah, see, so look, so we'll spread them out even. So that gets us iron. Spread that out even. This is ender pearls. Okay. Now, do ender pearls become gold? Aluminium stone? Or have I gone past it? I guess it's shaped crafting. Or is it shapeless? I don't think it matters where the minium stone is. Yeah, it's shapeless. So what have we got here? Oh no, it doesn't become gold, so okay. So what do we make gold out of then? Oh, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Look at them. Alchemist laser turtle, alchemist laser turtle with a... Okay, that one's got the mining laser attached already. That's very interesting. Alchemist tree tap, oh, I'll be looking into them. Alchemist tree tap, very interesting looking into that. Because I could do with automating my rubber production. Here's an enderman. Anyway, I'll get back to that. So I can actually turn wood into ender pearls. So I maybe don't need an enderman spawner. I'm gonna have that much wood. See these little carts plodding along here. I'm gonna call the little cart Dave. I think he needs a name. From now on, he's called Dave. Put some more wood in there for me. You saw I had plenty of stacks in the barrel over there. My jetpack's out of fuel. And they died from a jetpack running out about 10 minutes ago. Fell from the sky. So I put that safely in there. Once this is set up with MFEs and stuff, or MFSUs, I'll be setting an auto charging set up with a couple of red power filters, just so I can throw my jetpack in my ender pouch, and the filter will only pull the jetpack out, so it's safe. Oh, look at that. It's safe to have everything else in there still. So I can actually use the same ender pouch to use as a charging pouch as well, which is pretty cool. On the main server we've got a separate pouch because it's a shared system that everyone on the server is using, but if you're just playing on your own, or if you're just going to kind of charging station for yourself, you can do it out your usual ender pouch, which is kind of cool. I'm going to make some more batteries. I didn't think I had enough nickelite left, but I must have put some in there for safekeeping. I've Got another 8 there, that'll do. I'm still pretty low on materials. So we've got a load of them. Right, okay. Let's quickly go back to the board, finish off what we was doing. So I was up to there yet, so I'm not sure about Enderman. Creeper for gunpowder. You can make gunpowder using cracked sand, what the wasteland biome's made out of, and sulphur, but it's easier to make a creeper spawner. Cow and chicken, as I mentioned before. Then magic and bees, keep researching, keep breeding. I've researched a couple of things on the Thaumcraft, just doing tin transmutation there. I haven't done much yet. I want to get to the wands and the boots of the traveller pretty quick. And I think you can get to the bees pretty quick as well, so I might get to that. And keep breeding. See, I've done a ghetto version of my bee breeding setup on the main server. That's using diamond pipes at the minute, which I'll upgrade to Apiarist pipes. It's using redstone engines that I'll upgrade to autarkic gates. But it's working at the minute. I've still only got the cultivated bee. Apiarist pipe set. Cultivated bee in one drone goes into the white, which is up. And then the product it makes, which is honeycomb and bee, it produces 2 bees because it's got a fertility of 2. So 1 bee goes back in and 1 bee goes to the chest. So we're getting some honeycombs and some bees there, so that's good. I'll be expanding on that sometime today. I want to get to, as I've said before, industrious and imperial as quick as I can. Probably get 2 cultivated, 2 industrious, 2 imperial, and maybe a couple of tropical. I can't adjust the stats on them yet though, so maybe not. So I'm just getting bees that work in normal biome. So that's on with that. And then there's one more thing I've added to the board. That's titanium. We need titanium to make quarries and mining drills, because that's what we need for a quarry, and all kind of stuff. That takes grid tech industrial electrolyzer and a blast furnace. So they need to be on the list of things we're working towards. So I've stuck them on there. And we'll work towards them. Right, I'm going to go to the nether and I'll see you there. So I'm in the nether. I just paused there because I was getting a cup of tea brought up, which is nice. I think I've got everything I need here. If I don't, I may have to make another journey or 2. So there's a battery box. These are not set up yet. If you notice in the other video I said it the wrong way around, I was right the first time. So the empties, I'm going to be going through that one. And the full ones want to be coming in through that one, and the ender chest wants to be there. Now unfortunately I didn't fill one of these up before I came, so I'm going to have to come back anyway. So my professional break, because I don't want to make it obvious I was getting a cup of tea, has become very unprofessional. So as I said, I put this the wrong way around anyway, I believe. I've already changed it. Okay, so the full one goes to the ender chest, empty one comes back from the ender chest, so empty ones get fed into the top of here where they'll charge, and I need a full one for the other side just so it knows what to pull. So okay, that's pulled that, and that should be in the ender chest when we get back. I'm also aware that, thinking about it, I could have done this with routers as well. I'm a big fan of routers. As you may have seen on some of my Minecraft server videos, I use routers quite a lot. I may do that. Routers perceived to be quite expensive because they take a lot of ender pearls and dark iron, which takes quite a lot of iron, so I may upgrade to routers at some point, even though this does take quite a lot of resource as well. It does seem a bit cheaper. So we should have... Right, we've got an ender pouch in there, we've got a battery in there, we've got no power, because we've got no power in here yet, so we actually need to, of course we do, we need to actually give it a kickstart before we get going. So if I put these empties in there, they should all get sucked out, and they should end up back in there full. We need to actually put a battery in here to give it a kickstart, and that should produce power for these guys. And it should produce power for that guy. So you see, we've got lava. We've got lava going in the tank. That's good. Excellent. We've got a full battery back already. So now the only thing to determine is how many batteries is it going to use, and have we got enough windmill stroke solar panels at the other end. That's all working. And then when this gets full, this is the system I said I was going to put in. When this gets full, that block there, which is a liquid detector. I'm not sure if it's wired right. I'm going to check that once it gets full. That should turn this line on, which will turn the NOT gate off, which will turn the pump off. So the pump will only run when there's space for the liquid to go. So that's good. The battery's going up. So really, we need enough power created on the other side to maintain that. So I think we should be alright. Once it gets full, it's definitely going up. So I think we're all good. Excellent. So now, the job next is liquid tesseracts. So I can actually get this lava back to the overworld where I can make use of it. So I think that'll probably do it for this episode. I've got plenty of stuff to do. I'm going to do some bees and some Thaumcraft off camera. And I'll work out what we're doing next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye. Hello, back again. I've not really gone. Just wanted to do a little update. The video was a bit short, and I've got on with the rest of the stuff. So if you look over here, we've got a liquid tesseract, a upgraded GregTech thermal generator, and an MFE. So just turned it on, starting to get power. Another apology. At one point in the video I cut and said I was going to be back in the nether, and upon watching it back, when I came back I was in my house still. So still more examples of my supreme professionalism. If we jump into the nether, one thing that was missing was of course a chunk loader, which is now in. Lava tank's full, and you can see the control system's working. When the lava reaches the level of that detector, the line comes on, turns that off. What it does though, it's flickering on and off a bit, which I should have foreseen. What I think I'm going to do is put a state cell in there somewhere and do it so that when the power comes off the line, the NOT gate doesn't come on for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. And that'll mean the motor's not flicking on and off all the time. It'll only flick on when there's a good amount of work to do. I've moved my valve across. I actually tried using a item IO, but it wasn't really working for me. I want to get this video finished, so I'll have a look at that later on the wiki or Direwolf's mod spotlight that came out yesterday, and see what I was doing wrong, or see if it works in a different way than I thought it did. But basically I've got my valve there, a couple of bits of liquid duct, and liquid tesseract. Liquid tesseract I've got set on public, so I'm on my own on the server, send only, and of course the other one is set to receive only. So there we go, fully working nether lava station. It could be better, but it's definitely going to get us a good amount of power. So the next thing to test is how power converters do. Well, converting, I want to fill the MFE up, make a power converter, and see what kind of loss I get when I'm running Buildcraft stuff off my EU power. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.